I joined the order when right after high school. Yeah. So I come from a family in the south of Manila. I have now I have three siblings. Before four, my eldest sister died when I was a novice. My younger brother is a diocesan priest, but he is a graduate of the Dominican University, Santo Tomas in Manila. My sister is in the United States with her children, and my youngest brother as well. So that's it. So I work in the province as formator of the postulants, and then they asked me to serve as rector of the Central Seminary in the University of Santo Tomas. So I was there for 6 years until they asked me to be provincial of the province. Well, in the beginning, when I was a boy, I grew up in an ancestral house with the sisters of my grandmothers who are devout. We prayed the rosary in two languages. They prayed in Spanish, we responded in English. So you can see the difference in the generation. And then I said I wanted to be a priest. But right after the elementary, they did not give me the permission to enter the minor seminary, which is equivalent to the high school, upon the advice of our parish priest. And then in high school, I thought, well, I do not want to be a diocesan priest anymore because I heard good stories about the Jesuits from my father, who was an alumnus of a graduate of the Jesuit University, and my eldest sister, who was then a student at the same university. In the meantime, my youngest brother asked permission to go to the minor seminary, and they gave him permission. So I was thinking, that's favoritism. Anyway, so I said, I do not want to be a diocesan priest after high school. I want to be a Jesuit. But they objected to it because they said, oh, you will be sent out of the Philippines. We do not want you to be away from us. So I said, okay, but I want to go to the University of Santo Tomas in Manila rather than in the regional seminary. The story is complicated. I did not know that I needed the recommendation of a bishop to enter the seminary. So when I asked for the recommendation of the bishop, the secretary of the bishop thought that I am applying to the Dominicans because the bishop was a Dominican, Leonardo Legaspi. So when I received the recommendation letter, I was 17 years old. When I saw it, why will I go to Santo Domingo when I want to go to Santo Tomas? My father said, perhaps the way to Santo Tomas is through Santo Domingo. So I said, okay. So I went there, and to make the story short, I ended up with the Dominicans. I'm not sure if you have this in Spanish, but in English there is a saying, God writes straight through crooked lines. In my case, it was a typographical error because it was not really planned. So I ended up with the Dominicans. So when people ask me, why did you join? Why did you enter? I said, well, I really do not know because I did not know any Dominican before. But of course, I stayed. And I really gradually learned to love the order and what the order stands for. And of course, I'm here now. So it was an accident.